Good morning and welcome. It's October 14th, 2025. Wow. A lot of years have passed for me, but I'm here to welcome you all to Fight CPS with your host, Bob Pace. Now, it's important that you know that I'm not giving legal advice. What I'm doing, and I'm not an attorney or lawyer, what I'm doing is I'm giving you educational about how to fight CPS because I too was a victim. And I'm passing on what I know, what my knowledge of talking to over 2,800 people. 2,800 people. And it's been a long battle. I've been fighting CPS for 15 years. Now, what is CPS? Well, I call it the Child Protection System. It's a government entity found in every county in every state and found also worldwide. This is a worldwide live stream. I reach out to everybody that has internet and I talk to anybody that has a case with the Child Protection System, which I call CPS. There are many different names. I had a couple the other day from Kentucky. Their CPS is called the Cabinet. In LA County, in Orange County, like in Orange County, it's called the Child Protection Services, CPS. And next door in the LA County is called the Department of Children and Family Services. But I make it simple. I just call it CPS. So when you say DCF or you say other names there, it's all the same. It's CPS. But what it does, you're not prepared for it. You really are not prepared for it. People do not understand or know about CPS. It's a very difficult government agency to work with. It's supposed to be protecting our children from neglect and abuse, but it's also supposed to be family reunification because studies have shown the best parents are the biological parents. Now, I do this live stream twice a day, 7 days a week. I've been doing it continuously. This is my 25th month, my third year of continuously doing 14 live streams. I come on at 10 o'clock Pacific Standard Time, Monday through Friday. And on the weekends, it's 8 a.m. My second show, Fight CPS and Stop Taking Our Children, comes on at 7 p.m. every night of the week. That's 7 days a week. So these 14 shows, I'm on here to help you fight CPS, what to say and not to say, what to do and not to do, and ways you can get back your children. I also talk about adult protective services. These are children that in an early age, like 18 is the lowest part, to say 18 to 25, they're special needs children that need help. Also, the elderly, they're being taken care of in rest homes and bed homes parents, they too are abused and neglected. So APS and CPS go hand in hand. And I want you to know that I'm here to help you fight, help you understand, and get back your children, hang on to your children. It's a terrible experience for anybody to go through. It really is. Now, I have a lot of people that come and go in here, about 30 to 50 regulars that call me Uncle Bob or this is family because they really are lost. It's a terrible thing out there. It's a very terrible thing out there. And I want you to know that I do care and do want to help you all. Um, Now, there's some easy ground rules you got to be aware of that, this is interactive. But I also wanted to tell you that if you want to text me a message during my live stream, I welcome it. All I'd ask you is to read this banner and follow the directions on it. That's all. That's all. Take a moment and read the banner. Now, when I mention international, I've right now been talking to 24 countries, from Indonesia to Bangladesh to India, then the Middle East, from Saudi Arabia to Iraq and Libya, and then to the continent of Africa, from Liberia to Sudan to Republic of Congo to Rwanda to Mozambique, and then to South Africa and its provinces. Then we go up to Europe and we have United Kingdom, England, Scotland, and Wales. We also have Denmark and Sweden. Then across the pond in North America, we have Canada and its provinces. And of course, the USA and all 50 states have either called or texted in. I've even heard from Washington, D.C. South of the border, we have Mexico. And then in South America, north of Brazil on the East Coast is Grenada. Then in the South Pacific, I have New Zealand, and the land down under, Australia and its states. So that's 24 countries. That's a lot of people having issues. And the one thing we all have in common is that we encountered a rogue or a bad CPS. 50% of CPS entities are corrupt. I know that sounds horrid, but I know that from talking to people. From talking to people. And I'm talking a lot of people. 2,800 is a lot of people. And people that have come on here have shared their stories and asked their questions and concerns. I've tried to help them. Now, besides texting a message, you can also be a guest. Now, last night on Monday, I was a guest in New York. KK Richardson has a live stream that she broadcasts at 8 o'clock her time in New York, 5 o'clock my time on the West Coast. See, I'm on the West Coast at Pacific Standard Time. So I'm 1 hour behind the mountain time, such as I have Betty Joe and Bartley that call in regularly. They're mountain time. They're 1 hour ahead of me. Then there is the Texas, which is 2 hours ahead of me. Then we have Ohio, which is 3 hours ahead of me. United Kingdom is 8. Europe is 9. South Africa is 9. And the thing goes on and on. I think we're 10 hours behind Israel, if I'm not mistaken. I think we're 10 hours behind them. Anyway, I'm here to help you. To help you understand what this entity is trying to do to your case. I went through a horrible tragedy with my family. I've been fighting CPS for 15 years, since 2010. I've been fighting them for more than 15 years. I've been fighting for 25 years. So my math is, wait a second. No, 2010 from 25 is 15 years. Right. 15 and 10 is 25. Yeah. So I have been fighting for 15 years. And they are corrupt. 50% of them are. You don't know until you get caught up in there. And I've developed 5 rules that will help you with your CPS case. Now, my second banner is talking about being a guest on my live stream. Please email me one of the 14 shows. You just pick, I want to be Bob's Sunday morning show, or Bob's Friday night show, or Bob Wednesday morning show, or Bob's Monday night show. You just pick a night or morning and Monday through Sunday. And I will forward it on to my show producer, who then will send you a link. And the link will take you on to StreamYard, which is a software application I use. It's a software application I use. Okay. Now, besides being a guest, I have my phone number put up. That's important. Now, that's my number, 626-698-0990. That's where you can call me. That's where you can call me. And I am live on my phone. And if you have a question or a story to tell, please call me. This show is made possible by you guys. If you interact by asking me a question or tell about your story, I will gladly help you on that. So so I'm available. You can call me. Now I have another number that you can call the law offices of Vincent Davis for legal information. If you want a real attorney and you want to hire somebody, he's the real deal. He has license in the area of juvenile law, family law, and dependency law. And he's been fighting CPS for 39 years. He's also a trial attorney. And he's the real deal. He's a fighter there. He can also do civil lawsuits. If your case is finished and there was your violation of your civil rights or constitutional rights happened, then he can do a civil lawsuit on your behalf. He's won millions of dollars against CPS, both in state court and in federal court. No question about that. And so that's the number, 888-888-6582. You call the offices, you'll speak to reception. And reception will get you in touch with Vincent Davis. And there's nominal charges for talking to him. For instance, I'll wait for the banner. The banner across the bottom tells his charges. And all you do is, let me see where it starts to begin here. If you want to receive a text message from Vincent Davis, it's only $5. I mean, $10. Sorry. It's a chance for a private text reply from attorney Vincent Davis. It's $15 for a private call from attorney Vincent Davis, and $25 to be a guest on his 10-minute live stream with attorney Vincent Davis. All you do is send in via Cash App, Auto Pay, Apple Pay, or Zella to 310-308-7758. And that banner will go repeating itself across. So that's all you have to do to talk to Mr. Davis. And he will fight your case. He'll go to other states too. In California, he works out of Arcadia. That's his office. And in the LA County area, the approximate retainer for Mr. Davis is $5,000. He's approximately $500 an hour. The reason why I use the word approximate is that it all depends on how long your case has been going on and how complex it is. And that will determine the quote. But those are reasonable prices. And he once was foster kid himself, so he knows about the foster care system. He knows about the foster care system. Also, when you call in, make sure you tell reception that Bob Pace sent you. And when you speak to Mr. Davis, you do the same thing. You tell him that Bob Pace sent you. And it's important that you have an attorney, because without an attorney, you're going to be in bad straits. Without an attorney, you're going to be in bad straits. Now, people are coming in and out of the room. I'm waiting for someone to ask a question. Um, Sometimes it's slow. Now, we are having rain in California. It usually doesn't rain, but we are having rain. Now, I just came back from the dentist, and boy, I had some sad news. Boy, I guess it is expensive going to the dentist. They want $22,000. A lot of work has to be done in my mouth, I guess, for that amount of money. I don't know how I'm going to pay for it because I don't. I just got to do a little bit at a time. I got to do a little bit at a time. It may take years, but I need to stop the infection and so forth. Yeah, it's the one I want. Okay. We seem to be, I don't know if it's the wet weather, but people have dropped out. We had one person in today, but I don't see anybody else. I don't see anybody in common chat. Am I at the wrong time? No, I'm at 10:25. I still have a half hour left. I've developed 5 rules um, that you need to follow by, and it's very important. Um, um, wow. The 5 rules that I've come up with: one, you need to get an attorney. The reason why you need an attorney is because you need someone that is trained and educated and skilled in the areas of fighting CPS with a background in juvenile law, family law, and dependency law. They're very vital. Without those things, you're going to have a hard time. A lot of you may think, well, I got a court appointed attorney, that will be fine. Well, I got news for you. The court appointed attorney are what CPS wants you to use. They work for CPS. They're not very knowledgeable of juvenile law, family law, or dependency law. And since they're controlled by CPS and they're loaded down with either 30 to 100 cases, that's way too many cases for one person to handle. That's way too many cases. Now we have some more people drift in. So I welcome you all. There's emojis you can do. I love the smiley faces, thumbs up, hearts, or even send me stars. Please check the review button and review me. And also, if you want to follow me, check that button, and also notify. If you want to be notified when I'm live, please check that button. But I'm hoping that you two that are listening right now will ask me a question or something. Right now, we're talking about my rules I've devised. If I'd known these 5 rules, I don't think I ever would have lost my children. I've never been in the system. It's really hard when you don't know a system that's so corrupt. It is very, very, very corrupt system. Hi, Bartley. Oh, wow. I missed you. Bartley is from Montana. She's a young woman who has a 5-year-old son that she's trying to get back. Only problem is her biological father has stepped in the picture and ruined her life because he now supposedly wants involvement with his son. I think it's all about money. That's the sad part is CPS does pay people money. Anyway, Bartley had a status hearing that went really sour. And now she's faced today, or hopefully yesterday, that she filed a formal complaint against her court appointed attorney. Did you do that, Bartley? Have you filed the paperwork? And have you talked to the court about having him replaced? Have you talked to him about having your court appointed attorney replaced? Now I have to go back to the dentist today at 2:30. As I say, I went and saw him this morning, and boy, my mouth was terrible. My mouth was terrible. Um, Bartley says, I just got off the phone with them. Now, I assume them is the state capital of Montana, where you're trying to have a complaint filed against your court-appointed attorney. I haven't called yet on those two other numbers. Are you talking about what numbers are we talking about? I've given you so many numbers. The public defender's office. Okay. Yeah, I know. Bartley, it gets discouraging. I know how you feel. I'm at the crossroads myself, only because I just found out that my dentist is now requiring me to come up with $22,000 to save my mouth. He says, oh, it's not a big deal, but to me, $22,000 is a lot of money. I have dental insurance, but apparently it doesn't cover it. Apparently it doesn't cover it. You're trying to stay warm. I know. She has a little space heater that's trying to keep her warm, but she lives in Montana. It's really cold. I know. I live here at the beach and I'm cold today. We finally had rain. We haven't had rain in over a year, and so we finally had some rain. And again, the streets are flooded. When it rains here in California, our drains don't empty really easily. So I had to park my car about 4 feet from the curb so that I could get in the car without going through water. And I am really exhausted. I know the feeling, and but it's hard for everybody. You don't need to wait. You need to do a follow up phone call. You may have to call them several times. You need to have heat. Are they going to provide you heat? Is that what you're trying to do? Are they trying to provide you heat? Well, good morning. You've reached Bob Pace on the live stream. Who do I have the pleasure of talking to? Yeah, hi there, Bartley. Hi, Lisa Bartley. I'm so glad to hear from you. I'm sending some warm heat. It is cold where I'm at because we haven't had rain in almost a year. It's really weird in California, but it's raining and it's a
Right now,
slow
is it
rain.
raining?
Yep, it's a slow rain. My gutters are full, so I have a curb face that's 9 inches. So the water from the street is overflowing the curbs into the grass in the sidewalk are 2 to 3 inches. So
Whoa.
it's virtually impossible because the drains are so bad here, and it gets so
Right.
clogged up and stuff. But the city utility crews are out trying to keep them clear of debris, but they're still not draining right. And so, um, living 2 blocks from the ocean, it's probably high tide, and the drains from the beach area from the ocean is not be able to drain out there. So that's part of the problem. But anyway, um,
Hey there.
yeah, I am. I am.
Oh, okay.
So you are
Yeah,
trying to.
I thought I would call you and just I don't. I was talking to my girlfriend and Brenda and Spokane who was gonna help me, but maybe get the tank set up, the propane tank. But
Right.
I called the public defender's office, and it was really weird because I went on the chat GPT to get the number,
Okay.
and she called. This is what was weird about it. She calls me back finally, and this was about 10 minutes ago. She says, "Oh, what kind of case is it? Is it criminal, family?" And I go, "Family." And then she proceeds to tell me, "Oh, you have to call these other numbers, the Bureau for Public Defenders." But like she wasn't sure, and so she gave me like an 888 number, and then she gave me a 406, which is for out here, to call about it and to get a different public defender and everything.
Yeah. Yeah.
And the way she was talking, she was making it sound like she was playing stupid in a way, like she didn't know what I was talking about or like how you did it. It was weird. It was weird. So I didn't, and then I realized what time it was. And like you were on the show, so I was like, oh, I better I'm gonna go on there.
Okay.
And
Okay.
so I decided to call you. But yeah, I'm staying bundled and with the down comforter right now.
Yeah. My question is the social workers can provide you a heater? Is that what you're waiting for?
So I'm waiting for the social worker, and she's done since September 16th because I filled out all the paperwork for the program out here. They have a LEAP program they have, and then they have a weatherization program, and I qualify for both. But the social worker, they told me, and I didn't even tell them I had a case, and they said, well, if you happen to have a case, you tell your worker to call us, and they can bump you to the top of the list above everybody else.
Oh, good.
And
Good.
yeah, she's known since September 16th, and here I sit in it, so
Well, you know
on
what?
the mountaintop.
You might have to call them every day. You might have to call them every day.
The social worker?
Well,
Yeah,
whoever is supposed to
I
do what they're
can.
supposed to do, they're going to get tired after a while of hearing you every day because it sounds like they're dragging their feet with you.
Oh, hold on, hold on.
Okay.
Sorry, I got these two little kittens, and they grabbed some bread. They were out on the ground trying to eat it.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, so I left a message today. I left one yesterday, and so yeah, just waiting for the phone to ring,
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
and trying to stay warm. That's all, because it's hard to do things when it's cold like this.
Right. Right. I agree with you.
Yeah. No, Kiki. Don't think about it, girl. Think about jump. I'm trying to teach her not to jump on the counter.
Oh, yeah.
I use a spray bottle of water. They don't like water.
Well, that's a good technique. It's association. Water's very uncomfortable with the cats. So
Yeah. But anyways, last night I asked Kelly if I could stay at his house to be warm, and he said I could, and so I got to sleep with my son.
oh, good. Good.
Oh, it was great. We slept on the couch together. Oh my God, it was beautiful. It was great. I I even went in the courtroom, like you said, to tell him about that bubble bath I gave him.
Yeah.
And I did. I was telling the story, and it was like, when I reflect on it now, when I was talking about it, it was like they were all upset, all the people in there, because they don't want it. It honestly, it just feels like they're out to conquer and divide people.
Oh, I'm so
families.
sorry to hear that, but I'm glad you did. You need to document anything that you do with your son. You need to write down what you did with him and stuff. You may want to do a journal, a book that has blank sheets of paper, or get notebook paper, or even on your computer or phone, you have a place you can write your notes of what you want to do.
Yeah.
So,
Okay. Yes. And I started the parenting class. My first one was yesterday on Zoom.
okay, good.
Love and logic.
Okay.
So I did that. So I've been 5 more to do, and I'm done. And then I found the counselor through my doctor, and then that I had when my daughter started this stuff in 2020. And so it was great because she knows the history of me, and she knew my daughter. So it was great. She knows Kelly, and so she knew my son when he was in his carrier, as an infant.
Okay.
So that was great news. So I'm seeing her now once a week on the Zoom or telehealth.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, so that's good news. I also went to the courthouse on Friday and asked for a copy of all the orders, like you told me to do.
Right.
They said there was no order. They said there was no order for the last one on the 7th of October. And I asked for the transcript.
Well, what did they do? They must have talked about something.
Yeah, all they wanted to talk about was accusing me of being on. Kitty. Being on meth. Then they said the courtroom boss that they wanted to test my house walls. And Akima said that's illegal, number one. But it just shows how sick they are. I mean, they're not trying to help nothing when all I do is love my son and I love Jesus Christ. And, I'm not doing any of those things. And it's like they can't be happy that, this worked out good, or, they just want to, nail you to the cross, I guess.
Yeah.
But, yeah. But I'm going to keep my faith, and I'm going to believe that all things are possible. Hey, Kiki. Get down. Okay. Sorry, Bob. Okay. Are you still there?
Yeah, I am. I still am.
Okay. All right. Yeah, so. Oh, see someone's deep in the line right now.
No one's.
Answer it.
Okay, go ahead and answer it. I'll still keep you old. Okay, that's Bartley from Montana who's talking about what she's trying to do. I'm trying to help her with her case. It is hard on her. It really is hard on her. So. Oh boy. All right, we're going to have Bartley come back and I can help her more. Now, what I'd like to know from you all is what I can do to answer your questions and concerns. I was talking about my rules, and I was talking about you need to have a real attorney. And Vince Davis is a real attorney. He's someone that can help you out. He can help you out. There's no question about that. Um, so that rule number one, once you get that attorney, you'll see a big difference. Without that, you're going to drag on and on and on and go nowhere. Now, two is the one of the most important ones because it's called documentation. You need to do all kinds of documentation. You got to keep track of everything. You can't remember it all. You got to write it down from your and look at your notes and stuff there too. Uh, so that's really important there too. So,
Hello?
yeah, you're back there, Bartley.
Yes, I am.
Welcome
Yes,
back. Welcome back.
yeah, thank you. Oh, I just found out they're bringing the propane and tank to set up today, yes, so.
Oh, good, 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 good.
Yeah, yes, great, good news, yes. I've got a propane heater I have in the house, a Mr. Heater one, until they can replace the big furnace, so that'll work for now.
Oh, the furnace is no good.
No, it has to be replaced, but the weatherization program will replace it at no cost.
Wow.
So I qualify for that program.
Good, good, good.
Yeah.
So
Yes.
I'm glad that they are providing services for you. That's really good. And I really
Yes.
think you'll get your child back. It's just
I surely hope so.
you just got to keep at it and keep at it. I mean, don't they have some type of written record what took place in your court, your last court thing? Can't you give you something?
I know that's what I don't understand, but I don't know. I don't know. I just don't see them. I just noticed like when you say now to say yes or no answers, that's exactly right. And just to not say anything really, but like let them know you're like cooperating, I guess.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean that's the only way I know how to resolve it anymore at this point.
Right, right.
So and I did a drug test yesterday at the doctor's office. And the
Okay.
doctor said I can come in anytime I'm in town and take one. And I said, so every time I'm in town, I'm just going to stop. And he said, no problem.
Good, good,
And
good,
then I
good.
found out he knows Jesus Christ. And he gave me some scriptures.
All
and
right.
he prayed for me and he gave me a hug. I never seen a doctor do that.
Well,
It was amazing.
that is good that you got a doctor like that. I agree with you.
Yeah, yeah. So, but I just know this is all due to Jesus. I'm not trying to talk about Jesus, but but I am. You know what I mean? He doesn't want me to hide it, but I just know without him, life is no good. So
Yeah.
yeah, and I gotta just keep my eyes focused on him and doing what I'm doing for my son. You know,
Yeah, I hear you
that's
on
what I'm
that.
about.
I hear you on that.
I'm about that. Yes, and that's something wonderful to know. Now they're gonna come do that. I'm happy about that. That's great. The eating I'm talking about. You know, this is exciting.
Okay.
Oh, I watched a show yesterday.
Oh, and KK Richardson, how'd it come out?
Yes, it was good. I enjoyed it. It was
Oh,
great.
okay. How did I do?
Yeah,
How did I do?
you did great.
Yeah,
Yeah,
okay.
you did great. All of it was beautiful. Yes, and I want to
Yeah.
sign that lady's petition. You know.
Right.
Yeah, I think that's wonderful. Yeah. Yes. Yeah. I don't know. I'm at a loss for words. Like, you know, I don't know what to say after a while. Like, I don't know. I just think it's funny that they think I'm on drugs and I'm not. And when I got the paperwork on Friday, they put in his plan with it, the father's parenting plan. And what's weird about that is the public defender had told me, I didn't even ask her, but the day of that hearing on June 3rd, she said, we don't get a copy of his. And I was like, okay, because I'm not interested in him. I'm interested in my son. Are you there, Bob?
Yeah, I am.
Okay, yeah, okay. And then I don't have it in front of me, so I will call it tonight, though, because I want to read the first sentence to you guys because it's just unbelievable. It says something to the liking of, they are to consistently help him, the father, with all his needs. And with my son. And mine says nothing like that. I'm supposedly on drugs. But yet, that's why the counselor that I have now from before, she even knows I don't use drugs. So, you know, and Kelly knows that too. So, it's just something I think they're using because they're unhappy. I mean, after in the courtroom to hear him say that about wanting to test the walls in the house, I threw a thought up to God. I was like, this is unbelievable, God, that these people are that sick to go that low because I don't have anything wrong, but yet they want to hold my child from me for no reason. Is it because of my belief in Christ? I don't know, but
Right.
that's the only thing I can think of at this point. So I just know I want my son home, and I will know now anybody knocks on my door, I don't have to let them in. I learned so much, and I don't know. I want to say I hope none of my kids ever have children just because of the world we live in, but that's a sad thing to think about too, you know. I never would have dreamed this would happen, you know. It's so sad because his spirit's not the same, you know. My son, since it's all happened, and it breaks my heart. But I'm gonna believe that with Christ all things are possible, and so therefore it will be.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, that's all you can do, or you can be on the other side and, oh, you know, nothing good, you know, and I don't want to be thinking like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm just gonna do what I've been doing. I'm taking their courses and the drug testing, and then hopefully that's all, I guess. I'm being told that's it. But we'll see. And I'll call tonight, too, so I can get the paperwork, and then the heat will be on and be warm.
Right.
Yes. Bob, if you don't mind, I'm not trying to be rude. I just wanted to call to verify what time they're coming so I know
Sure.
what I need to do. Okay.
All right. Well, I want you to keep in touch, Bartley. Don't worry about a thing. Keep in touch. Listen to me, and I will help you through this. All right.
Thank you so much.
But I do need to wrap this up because my time is slowly disappearing. I got to take down my phone number, put up Doge, and tell people about Doge. That's the last resort you can go to. You try to, at the county level, talk to a supervisor or a manager or even the director. If that doesn't work at the county level, you go to the state and talk to the civil rights coordinator or the ombuds person. Those are the two people you can ask for at the state level. If that doesn't work out, you don't get results, then you go to DOGE, the Department of Government Efficiency. They have a website I've shown on my page here. They have two phone numbers. Area code 202 is the White House, and then they have an email that you can email what your complaint is about. So if you want to resolve something and you got nothing at the county level or the state level, then you go to the federal government with DOGE. So I'm going to leave that on there. I'm going to end the show with a video. It's a good video. I think, Barley, you've heard the video, right? It's pretty good, right?
Yes, sir. It's good.
Yeah. So Bartley's heard the video. It's inspirational. Keep it going stuff. I'll be on again tonight at 7 p.m. I've been doing this now twice a day, so I'll keep doing it long if I can help you all. Please bring your questions or your concerns tonight and talk to me. And do not give up. Do not give up. And this is going to be Bob and Bartley signing off. God bless you, and have a great afternoon. Stay dry.
A vivid picture is encrypted in your mind as the critics get in line like they're witnessing a crime. But then you notice there's a shiver in your spine from the feelings of discontentment and bitterness combined. Heartbroken when you listen to the judges, another kid's innocence corrupted. And if you go against it, it's destructive. Consider this predicament the toughest, but we believe in a system fit for justice. Child Protective Services only pretends to save it. The one solution for this is worthy of instant praises. 30 years of experience with relentless cases. Allow me to introduce them. This is Vincent Davis, defending you when they don't think a mother fits the role. Is it juvenile dependency or government control? Observe the pain in their eyes. It's time for us to realize we are the last one.